A very good evening, I'm Aditi Lama and this is the Thursday night edition of our daily South Asian news and highlights on Vision of Asia. Wrapping up another interesting week in the diaspora, we surely saw much display of South Asian empowerment, contributions and successes, and the upcoming weekend hopes to bring more spirit for the members of our communities with numerous events and organizations from all across. Much on Holi and other festivals has been presenting many celebrations of Indian heritage culture. So do reach us and your organization if you are gathering together a community for cultural, political, social and volunteer highlights of South Asian Americans and much more. Email us on events@itvgold.com. On that note, let's begin tonight's episode taking a look at the headlines coming in. Padma Bhushan Anupam Kher on passion, profession and success in New York City. Gayatri Chetna Center hosts Holi Festival 2019 celebrations in New Jersey. Vadtal Dham Mandir organizes Holi Darshan and Procession in Somerset, New Jersey. More right after a short break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. Welcome again, I'm Aditi Lama and you are watching Vision of Asia, South Asian News segment. Beginning the show today, we have much on the ongoing festivities associated with Holi, the Festival of Colors. The community this month is participating in various aspects of Holi Festival commemoration with both religious and cultural traditions. A Hindu festival, also known as India's most celebrated festival of colors, prides in presenting the themes of love, peace and equality between all. The festival also brought together hundreds of South Asians recently in New Jersey at the Festival Celebrations for Holi 2019 presented by the Gayatri Chetna Center. The Gayatri Chetna Center over the years has been accredited for providing much on inspiring environment to facilitate divine activities and services which encourage simple living and high thinking, rooted deeply in service. Let's take a look at how the community celebrated with colors and music comprising of members of all age groups.
आज हमारा होली का महापर्व था। वो एक आनंद का पर्व था, उत्सव का पर्व था, कलर का पर्व था, सही माने तो खुशी का पर्व था। हर एक प्रकार से हमने खुशी मनाई और आज हमारे वॉलंटियर्स ने भी यहाँ इतना काम किया और इतने लोग भी भागीदारी की, इतने लोग आए हमारे यहाँ। तो सभी लोगों ने, आज वेदर भी अच्छा रहा तो आज सभी लोगों ने खुशी से होली मनाई और ऐसा आयोजन किया था। कल लगभग एक सप्ताह से, एक वीक से तैयारी चल रही थी और सही माने तो हमारे टीनेजर्स वॉलंटियर्स ने बहुत ही काम किया। इसके बदौलत ये कार्य हमारा संपन्न हुआ है। तो सबको होली की शुभकामना। नया ये होली में हमारा नसीब भगवान का आशीर्वाद हर एक के जीवन में बरसता रहे, यही भाव से हम ITV गोल्ड को भी शुभकामना व्यक्त करें। हर हमेश इसके फले फूले और माँ मैं गायत्री के सामने खड़ा हूँ, भगवान गणेश के सामने खड़ा हूँ, मारुति के सामने खड़ा, इसका आशीर्वाद निरंतर बरसता रहे, यही शुभकामना व्यक्त करता हूँ। जय गुरुदेव।
My name is Anya. We celebrate Holi by throwing the colors every year.
We celebrate the Holi with the colors and with the fires. We love, our kids are learning this tradition here.
छोटी छोटी सखियाँ मधुबन बाग, छोटी छोटी सखियाँ मधुबन बाग, रस रजावे मदन गोपाल, रस रजावे मदन गोपाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल, छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल।
सबको होली की बहुत बहुत बधाई।
हैप्पी होली। Celebrate the Holi with colors, with the festival of love, happiness, care, and we meet everyone and spread happiness among everyone and pray to the goddess. Happy Holi!
Happy Holi! Bye!
Continuing more on Holi and its religious aspect, we now have another version of the celebrations and prayers that recently happened. The Vadtal Dham Mandir held its religious procession and prayers at the Mandir's venue in Somerset, New Jersey, focused on empowering all with Hinduism's history associated with the Festival of Colors and its moral values portrayed. Holi is the Hindu festival that welcomes the spring and celebrates new life and energy of the season, and has a significance in Hindu mythology and tales with story producing the idea of good over evil. And Holi also celebrates Hindu deity Krishna and the legend of Holika and Prahlad. Let's take a look at some glimpses from Vadtal Dham Mandir, its offerings and messages on Holi.
Jai Somnarayan. My name is Hari Bhai Kher, one of the satsangi in Vadtal Dham, Somerset, New Jersey Mandir. We are celebrating here yesterday Holi. We have to maintain our culture, Indian Hindu culture in this country, because they are our ambassador of the Indian culture. So we are, Swami always encouraging them, and we have really many good youth here. They are always coming Saturday, especially on evening time, and they are from age from 3 to 12 years. They always learn all those, and also Swami really teach them our Sanskriti.
Prabhu Jaya Sadguru Swami Purushottama Pragatanu Je Darshan Karashe Prabhu Je Darshan Karashe Kaad Karamati Chuti Kaad Karmati Chuti Kutumba Sahita Tarashe Prabhu Jaya Sadguru Swami.
I just wanted to let everyone know that this is the temple of Swaminarayan, but it is not just strictly Swaminarayan. We celebrate all the religion, all the festivals of the year, and we do understand why these festivals are celebrated, and especially the young generation who were born here, who do not have any exposure to Indian culture. They do learn from our Swamis the meaning of and the reason of why we are celebrating all these festivals. And all of the festivals are there to teach mankind the good things, and that is what we learn in our temple.
પોતે આજે કંઈ એમનું સૂતક હતું એટલે આવી શક્યા નથી. ભગવાનને પ્રાર્થના કરીએ કે આવીને આવી એમને ખૂબ ઉત્સવોની સેવાની ભગવાન શક્તિને સામર્થ્ય આપે. એવી જ રીતે હવે આપણે આવતો ઉત્સવ મોટો આવી રહ્યો છે. ભગવાનનો જન્મ, આપણા ઈષ્ટદેવ શ્રીજી મહારાજનો જન્મ એપ્રિલ 14 તારીખે છે. 14 તારીખે ભગવાન 2 રૂપે પ્રગટ થયા, રામ રૂપે પ્રગટ થયા. એમનું 12 વાગે આપણે 14 તારીખે રવિવારે આરતી કરીશું, 12 વાગે બપોરે. અને શ્રીજી મહારાજના જન્મ, ઘનશ્યામ મહારાજના જન્મ પ્રસંગે આપણે રાતના 10:10 આરતી થશે. અને આ પ્રસંગ આખો આપણે ધામધૂમીથી ઉજવાય એટલે 3 દિવસની પારણ રાખેલી છે. વચનામૃત જયંતિ નિમિત્તે આપણે આ પર્વ આખું વર્ષ મનાવી રહ્યા છીએ. એટલે વચનામૃત ગ્રંથની સંતો આપણે 3 દિવસ સુધી શુક્રવારે એટલે 12 તારીખે સાંજે, શુક્રવારે 7 થી 9 પ્રોગ્રામ થશે. 6 વાગે મહાપ્રસાદ, પછી 7 વાગે આરતી, અને આરતી પછી 9 વાગ્યા સુધી કથા. પછી શનિવારે આપણે રેગ્યુલર જે પ્રોગ્રામ હોય છે એ પ્રમાણે 5 થી 8 વાગ્યા સુધી, અને રવિવારે એવી રીતે 5 થી 8 સુધી કથા આરતીને એ બધું થશે. પછી આરતી પછી પ્રસાદ લઈને ફરી ભગવાનના જન્મ માટે આપણે અહીંયા ધામધૂમીથી રોકાઈને 10 ને 10 મિનિટે રવિવારે આરતી કરીશું. તો એ રીતનો પ્રોગ્રામ આપણે બહાર પેમ્પલેટમાં મૂકેલો છે અને તમે જોઈ લેજો. વોટ્સઅપમાં બી બધાને મળશે. આ હોળી ધૂળેટી પર્વ આ મંદિરમાં ખૂબ ધામધૂમીથી ઉજવવામાં આવ્યો. આ વડતાલ ગાદીનું સ્વામિનારાયણ ટેમ્પલ છે, એનું વડતાલ ધામ નામ છે અહીંયા. અને અહીંયા દરેક આપણા હિન્દુ ધર્મના તહેવારો ધામધૂમીથી ઉજવવામાં આવે છે. સ્વામિનારાયણ ભગવાને વડતાલ, સાળીંગપુર, આદરોજ વગેરે ઘણી જગ્યાએ હોળીના ઉત્સવો કરાવ્યા. ત્યાં ફૂલડોલ એટલે હોળીના બીજા દિવસે ફૂલડોલ નરનાદેવની જયંતિ ગણવામાં આવે છે, અને ફૂલડોલ ઉત્સવ અને રંગ ઉત્સવને ગણવામાં આવે છે. એટલે અમારા દરેક મંદિરોમાં હોળીનો તહેવાર અને ફૂલડોલ ઉત્સવ એટલે રંગોત્સવ ધામધૂમીથી ઉજવવામાં આવે છે. સ્વામિનારાયણ ભગવાને એ વખતમાં વડતાલમાં હજારો મણ ગુલાલથી અને કેસુડાથી બધાને રંગ્યા હતા. એ રંગ એટલે ભગવાનનો દિવ્ય રંગ. એવા દિવ્ય રંગથી આપણે આ રંગમાં રંગાઈએ અને હોળીના તહેવારને ધામધૂમીથી મનાવીએ. આ મંદિરમાં આવીને આપણે પાવન થઈએ. અહીંયા દરેક પ્રસંગો ખૂબ ધામધૂમીથી ઉજવાય અને એના તહેવારોના દરેક જે મહત્ત્વ છે એ બધા મહત્ત્વ આપણા દેશની સંસ્કૃતિના મહત્ત્વ જળવાઈ રહે. આપણી અહીંની નવી પેઢી આ બધા તહેવારોને જોઈને ખૂબ આનંદિત થાય અને એમનામાં પણ આપણા તહેવારોની પરંપરાના સંસ્કારો આવે. અહીંયા આપણે એવી રીતે દરેક તહેવારોને ઉજવીએ અને ભગવાનને રાજી કરીએ. અસ્તુ સર્વને જય સ્વામિનારાયણ.
મુક્તાનંદ કહે મુક્તિ, મુક્તાનંદ કહે મુક્તિ, સુગમ કરી સીધી, પ્રભુ જય સદગુરુ સ્વામી.
Time for the short break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. And welcome back. You're watching Vision of Asia, bringing you prime South Asian highlights from all across. Now we bring you the concluding part of our exclusive conversation with renowned Bollywood star Padma Bhushan Anupam Kher. The internationally acclaimed actor truly epitomizes the value of hard work, determination and success. A career spanning over 500 films, the great actor has given several significant works in the field of Indian cinema, television, as well as the Indian government. Enthusiastic and energetic, and now in one of the leading shows in American television, New Amsterdam, Mr. Anupam Kher surely stays committed to his core values and the need to always reinvent art. Let's take a look at what he told us about finding passion, his journey and his advice to the young South Asian millennials.
To me, failure is an event, never a person. My father used to say that. He used to say that event fail hota hai. आदमी फेल थोड़ा होता है. आदमी तब तक फेल नहीं होता जब तक वो एक्सेप्ट ना कर ले. इंसान तब तक फेल नहीं होता जब तक वो एक्सेप्ट ना कर ले कि ये मेरा फेलियर है. तो ये आपका पहला इवेंट, इट्स अ ग्रेट सक्सेस बिकॉज you are all wanting it to become successful.
Is that like a constant theme of reinvention? कि अपने आप को हमेशा इतना push करो कि when you reach a certain success, उसके बाद instead of feeling comfort, you look forward कि उसके बाद क्या होगा.
So I think the lethal combination is that when you have no fear of failure and you are eternally optimistic, then no power can stop you. That you have no fear of failure. कि क्या हो जाएगा यार, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फेल हो जाऊंगा ना.
Right. जो सारे यहाँ पे यूथ के लोग हैं यहाँ पे, मेरी तरह बहुत सारे यहाँ पे एक्चुअली, बड़े सारे एक्चुअली पंजाबी कम्युनिटी में. I really hope we like actually flourish as a strong community. One advice for people of our industry that are living here, what could you give them that nobody tells you when you start in this field?
Well, I personally feel that advice is nice to give, but you have to find your own path. And a path which is smooth, you don't like the journey when you reach the destination. Path has to have its ups and downs, has to have speed breakers, have to have thorns there. जब तक वो ना हो तब तक जिंदगी की मंजिल पर पहुंचना कोई मजा नहीं आएगा. Because जब तक खड्डे नजर ना आए, स्पीड ब्रेकर्स नजर ना आए, परेशानियां नजर ना आए, because you remember your life by the hardships that you go through. If you remember, if all of you sitting here if you think about your life, you will think, oh, I then conquered this hardship. Then this problem I solved. This problem I solved. Of course, you remember happy moments also.
True.
But the only advice that I have is that be honest and be hardworking. That's what my grandfather told me. When you're honest and you're very hardworking, you can achieve anything. That's all. That's the only advice. Otherwise, they are quite capable of giving me advice.
One great life lesson.
So, I don't know what advice. So, advice is just live life. My father, who was my best friend, I was nothing as compared to my father, what my character in Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. In fact, that was based on my father.
The character in Dilwale Dulhaniya Le
Yes,
Jayenge.
my father was my best friend and my biggest fan.
Wow.
For him, right from the 5th standard play that he saw till the last film he saw of mine, his expression was the same. Wow, what a great son I have. And 2 things I will never forget, and I have to share them because all the people who are here are first generation and their children need to know that. Because the contribution of your parents in your life is unbelievably immense and you need to respect that at every moment. If you don't respect that, whatever you achieve is nothing. So my father had a small sandook siga ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੰਦੂਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਖੋਲਣ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ he will never allow anybody to open that small little tin box. So 2 events that happened. So he was very, very active at the age of 84. He used to walk 10 kilometers and unfortunately then he had some reaction of some medicine and he got 1 in 10 million people you get that problem that you don't eat and you don't drink. You think that the food that you are eating is like sand and that the water that you are having is like acid. So unfortunately he starved to death. But yeah, but so I used to go every day in the morning from my shooting to meet him, be with him, and he became very weak. So one day my brother called up and I was going to David Dhawan's son's wedding to Goa and I was going in the morning, coming back in the night because I knew that he was in a very, very sad situation. So he said he wants to talk to you. My father, so I said okay, I will. I booked another flight and I went to meet him and he was very frail and he had a paper on his chest and he had a very naughty expression in his eyes that today I'm going to tell you something very important. So he said hold on and he started writing on that blank paper with a pen and it took him a lot of time. Means for me it was like 10 minutes to write whatever he was writing and he was hiding it from me and he kept writing it. And after he finished writing it, he said, pick it up and tell me what your answer to this is, that expression. When I picked up the paper, it had only lines. There were no words because he did not have the energy to, I think, form the words. But in his mind, he had written those words. And he was looking at me, wanting to know the answer. And I didn't know what he had asked me. So I gave a very, mixed kind of a, I said, yes, Papa, bilkul, of course. So he was a little disappointed that I did not answer that. Then he called me close to him and I went and I brought my ear next to his mouth. And for a person who was going to die in the next 22 minutes, his last 2 words to me were, live life. Whatever I do, in my head, it's always for my parents.
Live life.
And that sandook that he used to not allow anybody to open, so after he passed away and we needed to sort of what to do, so I asked my mother, what do you want me to do? Shall we just put it in some place or something, let go of him because you want to open it? She said, I want to open it and see what he used to hide. So we opened and you will not believe it was full of magazines, newspapers of my performances right from 5th standard till the last film that he saw.
Wow.
So I want to tell you that parents don't show their love sometimes obviously, but you as children need to show your love very, very obviously and tell every day, like you tell your girlfriends or your wife, which is you should say that I love you, that once in a week you have to verbally say, मैं तोनू प्यार करदा हाँ, पापा जी मैं तोनू प्यार करदा हाँ, मम्मा पचाई जी मैं तोनू प्यार करदा हाँ, Papa I love you. It has to be said, not felt, not I felt it. You see, it's I always say that when we get a phone call from our parents, we are always sort of
we hassle. It's mom calling, dad calling.
Yeah, mom, you're always impatient. Yeah, mom, tell me. I'm can I call you back? Mom, I'm going. Okay, bye. Dooja phone. Darling. Yeah, it's okay. Relax. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Which is equally important, but as long as you are thankful to your parents for the kind of struggle, then parents never share their struggle with their children because they want to be brave. They don't want them to feel insecure. They don't want to make them feel sort of. So please, you ask me for my advice.
Yeah.
I don't think they need any professional advice for their work. They're brilliant. All of them sitting here are brilliant. But from my own experience, I call my mother every day twice, even from New York.
We now have the community announcement for the week. Asavari School is celebrating its 22nd annual event on Saturday, June 15th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at White Plains, New York. It's a beautiful contemporary-looking clubhouse with an excellent landscape and ample parking. Asavari will feature classical and Bollywood songs and dances, drama, Razia Sultan and much more. Theme is Mughal and one of the main attractions is peace between India and Pakistan. Visit the website www.asavari.org. And that is all for the South Asian segment for tonight. Do send us your suggestions to get your voices and organizations on our show. Email us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on Facebook @itvgold. Remember to also subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch many of our popular shows for free. Tune in this Sunday 11 a.m. Eastern to watch our topics of the week. This is Vision of Asia and I'm Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.